I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 on a 67 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's a 2 litre TDCi 170 limited auto 290 double cab in van L2 H1 6 door Euro 6 van. Wow, that's a mouthful. It's done 55,000 miles and it's got full Ford service history with 5 services in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. As I walk around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a quick look under the arches while we're there as well, looking for any damage. When we've done that, we're going to have a look in the back, have a look at the cab, obviously the seats in the back as well. Then we'll have a look inside the actual cab itself, looking at the seats and all the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside as well. When we've done that, we're going to pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine bay, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit secures it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance it, we'll go through an application with you which takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within around an hour. Because it's a commercial vehicle, it is plus VAT, so you're going to need a deposit to cover the VAT. In some instances we can look to get around that, but it's very rare nowadays, to be honest with you. In most cases you are going to need a VAT deposit. It's also worth mentioning while you're watching the video, if you think I've missed something, or if you'd like to see something else or something specific in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem at all. Happy to show you absolutely anything. At the end of the day, I'm only human. I can only see what I can see. But obviously I'll endeavour to show you as much as I possibly can. Right, let's start with the bonnet and we'll go from there. It has been raining overnight. I've just pulled it out and I've given it a quick wash and obviously given it a wipe off so get the water, but it's a little bit wet out, so there's a couple of bits of water on it. I'll try and wipe those off as we're walking around, but hopefully I've done enough to show you as much as I possibly can. Right, so the bonnet is in really nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents and everything looks really very nice and clean. Obviously it's a UK vehicle, it's been on a UK road, it's going to have stone chips, there's no two ways about that. There's not a lot we can do about that. At the end of the day, it's not brand new, it's just a very clean used vehicle. Stone chips, there are a couple here and here, there's also one there as well, but if you look at that in the comparison of the vehicle itself, it's nothing at all. Driver's side headlights nice and clean, there's no damage, no misting, no cracks, everything looks good. Front bumper, you'll notice it's got parking sensors, it's in nice clean condition, and again there's no obvious nasty marks or damage. Passenger side headlight, again really nice and clean. There's a little tiny mark just down at the bottom there, you can see that, that's about as bad as it gets. So there's nothing at all really in the whole scheme of things. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition and there's no marks or damage, everything looks good. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, tyres in good condition, there's about 3 or 4 millimetres of tread, and under the arch is nice and tidy with no damage. Passenger mirror back's in nice clean condition, as you can see. There is a little bit of a rub mark, nothing serious. Just zoom that out a little bit, is that better? There we go. Can't see the camera unfortunately, but that's not bad really, I suppose. There's a couple of little marks, but nothing bad. The windscreen is free from stone chips or cracks, I have checked it already. Obviously a bit of water on it again, but there's nothing on it anyway. Right, so passenger side, I always like to take a look at this view. Tell you what, let me just move this camera along a little bit, excuse me 1 second. Oops, that's too much. better? Yeah, it's better. Let me get it straight again, sorry about this. There we go. Right, so passenger side. The reason I look at this view is you can see straight away there's no misalignment of gaps and there's no mismatch of colours, so it's not been damaged and repainted or anything like that. Alright, so let's look down the passenger side. I like to look at this view again. If you're looking down this view, you can see there's nothing that's out of place, and you can see any little marks and dints. There's a little tiny dint, I think, just there, and I've just lost it again now. It is that small, but oh, there it is. So right on this door edge here, there is a tiny little dint. Can you just see it there? Can't actually see it when you look at it like that, but it is there. And doesn't appear to be any else. So obviously these big panels, when I have a good look at it, make sure I'm not missing anything. And there is another little tiny one just there. And again, I don't think it's, oh, it is just going to show, look there. Size of a pinhead. Other than that, I can't see anything else. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition. Tyre, I'd say there's about 7 or 8 mil. All but new. And under the arch is nice and tidy with no damage. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no damage, misting or cracks. Rear bumper is again in nice clean condition. There's a tiny little rub mark just there. Tow bar doesn't look like it's ever been used, to be fair, and it's got the later style LED electrics. Rear doors are in nice clean condition. And I can't see any marks or dents, everything looks good. So in the back, decent size opening. I think I prefer these doors. I mean, obviously they come with that door that lifts up, or these two side openings. I think these are better personally, easier to get into. In the back, it's nice and clean. And you can see all the panels are intact, are in good condition. It smells nice in the back. It doesn't smell like it's been used for anything toxic. And obviously the floors are in great condition as well. And all the doors internally in good condition as well. Obviously these panels have done the job in some point. Got a couple of little marks on them, same that side as well, but obviously it's just a piece of cardboard at the end of the day, and it's, let me see, that's that. So let's have a look over the roof and all the other bits. You'll notice it's got a roof rack. That is a retractable roof rack, and it was extremely expensive as an option. We had a look at it. So what you can do is they'll come up and down. So what you can do is, if you see this here, you pull this all the way down, and then that will fall backwards like that, as you can see. So you can have the option to have it up or down, like that, as you can see. So that's really good. Obviously, if you're not going to be using it, and then just to lock it in place, just lock it back in place like that. Can't do it. Got on stiff. And that one goes like that. And that's that. So in regards to the roof, it's in really nice clean condition with no damage. And obviously the pillars are all good as well. Driver's side. So again, driver's side, you can see there's no mismatch of colours, there's no misalignment of gaps, and everything looks spot on. So start with the pillars. And as you can see, they're in nice clean condition with no damage. And the roof is also in clean condition with no damage as well. So driver's side. A good pass, have a good look at it. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I can't see anything at the moment. So there's no obvious marks or dents. I think it's been used as a car as much as anything else. This makes sense, it's so clean. Right, so there is a little tiny dent just here. I don't think it's going to show up if I'm honest, it's just there. It's the size of a pinhead, but it is there. Oh, Amy's come to say hello. And then there's a little one just here as well. So obviously someone's just opened the door and caught something, unfortunately, but it is there. You can see. Other than that, I can't see anything else. Driver's side mirror back. Again, there's a tiny little rub mark just there. Nothing serious though. Obviously the mirrors are intact, as you can see. Amy, you okay? Hello, darling. Okay, go on. And then driver's side front wing is in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. Matching tyre, matching tread depth. And under the arch is nice and tidy. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition, it's a matching tyre to the opposite side. Matching tread depth. And everything's in nice clean order. Okay, so let's have a look inside. Start with the back. So it's obviously got the crew seats in the back, 3 seats, all seat belted, all in really nice clean condition. Bolsters are very firm, and as you can see the material is really very nice and clean with no damage. Smells nice in the back, seats are all in great order. It's got the optional mats in the back and they're in great condition as well. Under storage, as you can see, and that's all good as well. So yeah, it's nice. Easy to open one-handed as well. So driver's side door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage. Electric windows ×2. You've got your electric folding mirrors and your mirror control, and then central locking is there. Driver's seat, bolsters are firm, material's very clean, there's no damage. It's a height adjustable seat, and also the base is adjustable as well. You have to excuse them, my feet were a bit wet this morning. But the carpets all around are in good condition, as are the mats, and it's got the overmat on the passenger side as well, which you can see. I'll try and look at that a little bit closer in a second. Just make that so I can put my feet on it without damaging or dirtying the mats as much as possible. They're not the best quality, unfortunately. So inside there are 2 proper Ford keys. May as well start it up while we're here. I have driven it, although not very far. I only went up and down the road in it just to give it a feel for it, I suppose, as much as anything else. But the gear changes are nice and smooth, and there's no juddering in between the gears, which is obviously something you look for on automatics. It drives really nice, it's dead smooth. Dashboard is nice and clean, it's free from any damage. Switch it off for a second. Yeah, it all looks nice and clean. Obviously automatic gearbox with the manual option as well. Steering wheel is in nice clean condition. There's no patchiness on it, there's no mismatch of colours, there's no stitching out of place. Everything looks in great order. Obviously steering wheel controls and everything else, they all work perfectly. Cruise control down below, and obviously lights and stuff. Electric folding mirrors, they do work. Electric windows, just a couple of bases, yeah, they work fine as well. There is a top box in here where you can put your phone and your USB charger to connect your phone, and also the auxiliaries in there as well, so you can put your phone in there, out of sight, out of mind. And then obviously you've got your steering wheel controls, volume, so stereo works fine, speakers are good, there's no distortion, everything's all good in that sense. So your steering wheel controls basically obvious stuff, so volume, voice command, and you skip stations, and also you can answer your phone and hang up from there as well. If you attach your, if you've got an iPhone, I don't know about Android because I've not got one, but you can press and hold that and then go into your menu on your phone, and you can have Siri on the button as well, which is quite cool. Heated front screen, does work, stop start, parking sensors, everything's all good in that sense. Obviously the media centre is just as it is. There is an armrest, it's in good order, there's no damage. Passenger seats, bolsters, to be fair, feel like new, although there's a little bit of bobbling, so there's signs of use. These seats do come up, I'm sure you knew that anyway, but extra storage if you're using it for your family, or you're going to use it for a camper conversion or whatever. You know, there's lots of different options. Obviously everything's in great order. Cup holders in the front with your map holder, or whatever you call it nowadays. Cup holders, yeah, everything's good. Horn works. It has got aircon, which is nice to see in a van. Let's give that a whirl. Well, I can tell you that works straight away. It's got instantly cold, so that's good. It's got that bite to it, so that's good, that works. Let's switch that off. Anything else? Can't think. Roof lining's nice and clean. It smells nice inside. Doesn't smell like it's been smoked in ever. Doesn't smell like it's lived on a farm. So that's obviously good. It just smells clean. It smells nice. Can't think of anything else. Obviously all the documents are here, service history, all the bits that you would expect. Like I mentioned before, it has got full Ford service history with 5 stamps in the book. Obviously check the pictures of that if you want, it's not a problem. Can't think of anything else really. Like I said before, you don't think I've missed something, let me know. I'll show you anything you want to see. In regards to the dashboard, obviously then you've got this steering wheel part here, controls this part here. And as you can see, it's getting about 32 to a gallon. I don't know what manufacturer says, but that's obviously real world. But everything works as you would expect. There's no warning lights on the dashboard. You can clearly see the mileage, 55,232 as it stands at the moment. Yeah, all good. It's even got fuel in it. Let's switch that off. Let's take the key and we'll have a look under the bonnet in a second. We do specialise in commercial vehicles, pickup trucks and vans, so you're looking for more than one, have a look on our website, justcomparecars.com, and all the vehicles we've got are on there, and they've all got the same sort of walk around videos. Door car passenger side nice and clean, no damage, and again just confirmation that the seats are all in great condition, and the mats and carpets are clean, and everything's in great order. Passenger side, and again really nice and clean everywhere, no unusual damage, everything looks like it's superb, it really is. By far one of the best spec ones I've ever seen, and seriously the cleanest. Just noticed on the driver's side it's got the spectacles holder on the side, which is quite novel. Dead easy to open one-handed, so that's all good. I just noticed a couple of little marks. There's one there, look, it's dried. And there's one there as well, I didn't notice. Sorry about that. Right, let's have a quick look underneath, under the bonnet. To open the bonnet, it's just a matter of putting your key in, turn it to the left, turn it to right, and it's undone. Nice and straightforward. Right, so under the bonnet, everything's nice and clean. All the fluids are clean and to the correct levels, no shocks, it's full Ford service history. Everything's in great order, to be honest with you. No signs of any historic oil leaks. And everything's in nice clean order. Let's have a quick look underneath. So no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis, exhaust, etc. is in nice clean condition. There's no unusual erosion. It's obviously not lived by the sea, so that's good. Everything's nice and dry underneath. Spare wheel is a steel, and as you can see, it's got loads of tread on the tyre as well. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Probably a little bit more, but I'd rather show you too much than not enough at the end of the day. It's worthwhile if you like the van, have a look on Facebook. There are pictures of there that you won't find anywhere else. And also, if you give us a like and a follow, anything new that we come in, we always put it on there first, so you'll get to see that, or everything we get in there first as well, which is always good. If you give us a like and a follow, that'd be grand. For the moment though, thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.